Alright, last two pages. Now, very important, what you set them equal to is going to determine whether or not you get this right. These two angles together are equal to 180. So I have 3x plus 48 is equal to 180. Subtract those 48 from both sides. I'm going to get 3x is equal to 132. So x is going to be equal to 44. This next one, 2x plus x, again, going to be equal to 180. So 3x is equal to 180. X is going to be equal to 60. And again, it's not degrees, it's just that number. It's just that number. This one right here, they're trying to throw you off with a new picture, but you're still dealing with a linear pair. So I've got 6x minus 2 plus 7x. This is equal to 180. Add the 2 to both sides, and I'll get 13x is equal to 182. I don't know, 14. Divide that off. Yeah, that's going to be 14. So x is equal to 14 on that one. This one, vertical angles. 8x is equal to 80. Divide the 8 off. X is equal to 10. Over here, another pair of vertical angles. 4x is equal to 3x plus 13. This one's going to be easy because I pull that 3x from both sides. And I will get x is equal to 13 real fast. That's handy. Vertical angles again. 9x plus 7 is equal to 5x plus 67. We're going to pull that 5 first. I'll get 4x plus 7 is equal to 67. Pull the 7. 4x is equal to 60. Divide that 4 off, and I'll get x equal to 15. Coming down to these last two problems on this page, you've got x's and y's. Now, you're going to have different times where you use different things. I'm going to use vertical angles so that I don't have any system problems. Don't do a system problem if you don't have to. We can grab vertical angles here without having to trash out any systems, which is awesome. Avoid the system if you can. So I'm going to pull that 3x from both sides. Again, send those vertical angles equals to each other. X minus 18 is equal to 7. Add the 18 to both sides. I'm going to get x is equal to 25. Use my y's for vertical angles as well. 7y is equal to 5y plus 28. Subtract the 5y from both sides. 2y is equal to 28. Y is going to be equal to 14 once we divide that by 2. Now we're on to our last problem for this. Vertical angles again, I'm going to get 13x minus 51 is equal to 9x plus 1. Add the 51 to both sides. 13x equal to 9x plus 52 now. Subtract that 9x from both sides. 4x equals 52. Again, pull the 4. X will be equal to 3. Oh, 13. Gracious. Watch out for that. X equal to 13. Last one for this, I've got 2y plus 15 is equal to 4y minus 2. I'm going to divide 2 off both sides so I don't get any bigger numbers. I'm going to get y plus 15 is equal to 2y minus 1. Subtract the y from both sides, add the 1 to both sides, and I will get y is equal to 16. Looks just like that. Last page. On this one, in the diagram, AE is perpendicular to CG, so AE is perpendicular to CG. That gives us a 90 here, a 90 here, 90s all the way around, and HSB is going to be 96. ASD is going to be 118. So from the 118, I know ASC is going to be 90. Take that 118 away. I'm going to have 28 degrees I need for this little angle right here. I've got a vertical angle over here at 28 degrees. I know that these are complements, so this is 28 and 62. Because these are verticals, this is also going to be 62. With this 96, 62 of it is over here, which means 34 of it has to be right in here. Again, vertical angles makes this 34. These are both complements, 34 and 46. Give me 90. So I've got that. Oh, I apologize, 56. 34 and 56 give me 90. So now that I've got all my angles, written down, I'm going to go in and attack. Some of you are going to attack one at a time. I prefer to get everything thought out and then attack at that point. So let's get it done. We've got HSE over here. It's this big angle. I've got 90 plus 28. You could also use it as a vertical angle to this big 118. FSD, where is FSD? FSD right here, again going to be a vertical angle to 96 degrees. 47, we've got BSD. BSD 56, 28 is going to be, what is that going to be? 56, 28. That's 1484. DSE. DSE, got that listed at 62. CSD, 28, again already listed. And then GSF, going to be listed again at 56. So again, getting it all written down, help you guys out with that kind of execution. Substitution, elimination, you can do whatever you want here. We're just going to solve. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to reverse this order right here, and I'm going to say that this is negative x plus 7, and I'm going to use elimination. Why not? I've got 2y is equal to negative 4 plus 3, which is, or negative 4 plus 7, which is 3. This gives me y is equal to 1.5. At this point, take that 1.5, put it back into this first one. Y is equal to 1.5 minus 4. So y is equal to 2.5, and it'll be negative. So, oh, I was looking for x, wasn't I? Gracious. Alright, so put it back in for y. 1.5 is equal to x minus 4. Add that 4 to both sides, and I'm going to get x is equal to 5.5. So I've got 5.5 for x. I've got 1.5 for y. And if you want to check, you put it back in. You've got 5.5 minus 4 is 1.5. 7 minus 5.5 is 1.5. And that's going to check our answer will work. We look at this next one. It is set up ready to go for substitution. So I've got 4x minus 3y is equal to 18. I've got a value for x. It's negative 3x plus 7. I've got a value for y, rather, and negative 3x plus 7. Distribute that negative 3. 9x minus 21 is equal to 18. Watch that negative sign when you distribute. 13x, let's just simplify down. Add that 21 to the other side. 13x is equal to 39. X is going to be equal to 3. I'm going to put that 3 back into this first equation. So y is equal to negative 3x plus 7. Y is equal to negative 9 plus 7. So y is going to be equal to negative 2. Alright, this last set, again, looking for the easiest way to do it. I've got a substitution set up ready to go. So I'm going to dump that in there for x. 3x plus 9y is equal to 36, and I've got this value to substitute in for x. 8y minus 10. So I've got 24y minus 30 plus 9y is equal to 36. Add the 30 to both sides. Combine my like terms, and I'll get 33y is equal to 66. So y is going to be equal to 2. Once y is equal to 2, I'm going to put it in this top equation because it's the shortest. X is equal to 8 times 2 minus 10. So x is equal to 16 minus 10. X is going to be equal to 6. My last equation, again, looking for what's easiest, is set up ready to go. I'm going to use elimination. Multiply everything by negative 3. I've got negative 6x plus 3y is equal to negative 24. I add everything together. The 6's cancel. The y's will also cancel. Here's where we have to be careful. I'm going to get a 0 is equal to negative 33. When I look at that, we're going to immediately think it's a no solution. But what you want to do is go back and make sure they're parallel lines. So you're going to take this equation, solve it for y. You'll get y is equal to 2x minus 8. Take this equation, solve it for y. You'll get y is equal to 2x. Is that going to be plus 3? You'll notice, same slope, different y-intercepts. These are going to be parallel lines, and that reinforces our conclusion of no solution. There you go. Make sure you have careful on the test. Careful on that test.